Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to the Optimistic Survival Series. Since the last episode, I have completed well, not fully completed, but put a pretty big dent in the exterior of our house. I got the pond put in over here, the path going up to our door, and the landscaping along here. This block, the sand, is just a marker. I think that would be a great spot for a street light. And I also got a staircase put in here, which is a little more convenient and a little more permanent than our scaffolding that we had before. But we are actually leaving our house for today. In fact, we are leaving the village as a whole in search of the stronghold. I would like to find the stronghold today. Definitely not go to the end, maybe not even finish the portal, but I would like to at least locate it so that when the time comes, we are ready to head to the end and fight the Ender Dragon. I do have a few Ender Pearls, but I would like to get a little more, so for that we are going to head into the Nether, to the Warped Forest, and kill some Endermen. Alright, we have a lucky candidate right here already. We are just going to, well, maybe look at him, maybe not. We will find a different one. I see many down there, but we are actually going to dig ourselves a little safe area prior to making them upset with us. There we go. And we will just stand right back in there and attack the Enderman. Alright, let's have a look at this guy. Here he comes. We will run to our safe spot here and start swiping our sword at him. We have looting 3 on it, so we should get quite a few ender pearls from each kill. There's 2 of them, and it looks like we have another one from him right there. I think a couple more, and that should be plenty for us. Well, it doesn't look like any more want to come out to play, so we are going to stick with the 15 that we have. If we decide we need more, we can always kill some endermen along the way. So we will just get all of these turned into Eyes of Ender. Let me clean up my inventory a little bit, and we will set out in search of the stronghold. So my goals with this today are to just locate the stronghold and explore it a little bit. I want to see what it has for us. I know sometimes we can find some really good loot in there, so we are going to see what we can find, as well as build a nether portal in the stronghold portal room so that we can quickly get to the stronghold, unless of course it's right below our feet, which would be kind of crazy, but I doubt that will be the case. Alright, I'm actually going to sleep. We'll just pull my bed out of here, and we will start from up top on this hill and see where the Eye of Ender takes us. Alright, let's go ahead and chuck this up into the sky and see which direction we will be heading. Looks like it's going to be taking us to the south and slightly to the east. And I thought about taking a horse with me, but I've decided just to leave all the horses here. I don't want to have to worry about hitching the horse to a fence and then bringing the horse back either through the nether or via land, especially if it's really far away from us. I figured it would just be easier to walk. So once we get up to that hill, we will go ahead and throw another Eye of Ender, and who knows, maybe by chance it will come back towards our house. Again though, I think that's kind of unlikely. Not to mention with the amount of digging that we've done underground, I'd be kind of surprised that we haven't dug into it already. Alright, and being mindful of any powdered snow up here, we will go ahead and chuck that once again, and yes, it still has us going south. Alright, it looks like it might be taking us into the ocean. I'm going to go ahead and throw another one here, and that does seem to be the case. We'll see if we can hitch a ride with one of these dolphins down here. I'm just going to wait for our Eye of Ender to float back to the surface. There it is. Alright. And let's see if we can find it just by swimming. Well, our dolphins seem to have left us, so that's unfortunate. I'm going to grab the boat. Alright, well, no sign of a stronghold yet, but I see 1, 2, and I swear I saw number 3 ocean monuments. There it is, number 3 right over there. 3 ocean monuments, all in this region. Alright, we'll go ahead and throw another Eye of Ender, but first I'm just going to go into the third person view. I'm not seeing any stronghold, and it does still have us going south. And I know I shouldn't say this because it most definitely will jinx us, but I haven't had any eyes break yet. They have all remained intact when I threw them, so we'll see if that continues to be the case for us. It looks like we are approaching a Mega Taiga, which will make it a little more difficult to throw the Eyes of Ender just with all the large trees, but I'm sure we will find a way to manage, and of course maybe it will be somewhere right here in the ocean front to that Mega Taiga biome. Alright, we'll go ahead and disembark from our boat and head up here on land. Here's a nice flat spot to throw the Eye of Ender, and uh-oh, it looks like it has us going back in this direction, so I guess I was right about it being under the ocean here, so let's see if we can find anything that looks a little suspicious. Speaking of suspicious, I probably should have brought the brush. I'm sure there are different blocks and whatnot that we could find in the strongholds, but maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. I'm also not seeing any sign of the stronghold from the surface up here, so I think we might need to dig down. I will throw another eye though, and we are heading in this direction a little bit. Still no sign of it. I probably should have made a night vision potion, but it's too late for that. I'm going to throw another eye here and over this way. I think we went right over top of it. Alright, well that Eye of Ender went straight down in this direction, so I think it's going to be right here in this cave. There it is, right tucked into this ravine, so we're going to quickly get down here, catch our breath, and there we go, the I Spy achievement. We have made it into the stronghold, and fortunately no mobs around us right here. It looks like a safe spot that we have dug into, so now we are just going to get to work exploring this thing. I'm going to place torches so that we know where we have been and where we still need to go. Hopefully the ocean didn't really ruin this. It doesn't look like it has. It looks like we might have some puddles here and there, but nothing overly excessive. And I guess we can just start in this direction right here. And yeah, it looks like we do have a little opening to that ocean, but the water hasn't come in. And we're just gonna get lost in the rabbit hole of the... Is that a vine? That looks like a vine. I've never seen vines generate in the strongholds before. Maybe I've just been totally oblivious, but that seems new to me. Alright, as we explore different regions, I'm just going to place a torch in front of it to signify that we have gone in that direction. And here's some more vines. Maybe it was new in this update, I'm not sure. I hear a lot of zombies though. It looks like that is a darker region that way. And then up this direction, that's just going to be a dead end. Let's see what we have down in this hall. Looks like another dark hallway, but nothing of interest. We will block that off with a torch. Alright, I'm curious what all this ruckus in here is about, so let's equip our sword and head on in. Got a couple skeletons in here. Nothing down in that direction. We'll put a torch down. And here's where the zombie sounds are coming from. Just 2 zombies right there. Not an issue at all. Alright, so that takes care of both of these corridors. And we can block that off. I do know that sometimes these strongholds can be kind of split, and you'll have to dig to find the other region of it. Luckily for us, it is partially in the ocean, so we can swim around and try to find different areas if we need to. Alright, we have our first chest right here. No armor trim. I was hoping I'd maybe find some armor trim, but we got some redstone in there, iron leggings, and bread. I will take the redstone. I don't think we need those other objects, though. Over in this direction, pretty dark. Is it a dead end? Yep, dead end. Although this opens up, and it keeps going. Well, I will come back and explore this, but I saw something that caught my eye, right over in this direction before I opened up this chest. Right through this door. There it is. There is our portal room. We will run in here. Just put a torch down on the silverfish spawner. I know it's not super useful, but it's a spawner. Well, is that not going to work? Okay, guess not. We will go ahead and break that spawner. Get some XP from it, and kill some of these silverfish. Alright, there we go. It looks like we've spilled out a little bit into the main room here. I'll just take some of this stone brick and fill that in. Alright, so here is our portal frame. Everything is intact, it looks great, and we will actually set up our nether portal as well. I'll need the bucket. I don't think I have water, I think just a bucket. And I do have a little bit of obsidian, but I'll need a little bit more. Luckily we have some lava in here, so we'll have the 2 at the bottom, and then I can get some obsidian from right there. Alright, I'm going to take the coordinates of the portal room and we will continue exploring. Hopefully we will come across a library here pretty soon. Ah, yes, here it is. Alright, so let me see, do I have my shears in the ender chest? I do not. Okay. Well, we are just going to leave the cobwebs up for now because I would like to come back and harvest those later on. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find a chest. Here it is. Let's see, do we have armor trim? We do. The eye armor trim. That looks pretty cool. We might have to put that on a chest plate. Not a bad book either. Smite 4, Fire Protection 3. We have a map, compass, some more books. I suppose the books could be useful to us. And let's make our way over to the back and up the ladder to see what we have in the upper level chest right over in this direction. Looks like a second armor trim and a couple more books. We will definitely take that with us for sure. And I'm going to leave the bookshelves here. In fact, most structures that I come across naturally generated, I would like to leave intact as much as possible. I talked about that when I raided the Bastion, and here I am talking about it a little bit more in the Stronghold. The reason for this is I think it would be a really cool sort of mega project if we were to come back to all of these structures and kind of repair them and make them look new, and even turn them into a sort of maybe populated area, bring some villagers in and do something with some sort of communal structure. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do. But that's going to be very late in the game, but of course I do want to preserve these structures as much as possible. So that's why I'm not really digging through the walls or breaking all the blocks everywhere or anything like that. Obviously, things like this I can't really do much about, but that will just be part of the repairing process. Alright, so dead end that way. Let's see, this, we just came all the way back around, so that is where we started. Alright, and now from here, looks like maybe over this way we have a staircase that goes up. And it is very flooded and back out into the ocean out here. So, not much in that direction. Alright, down this way, it looks like we actually have a lush cave that has generated within this stronghold, and now it's very fragmented. We have a creeper down there. We're just going to keep a close eye on him as we work towards this chest over here. And I think we will go ahead and kill him before he becomes an issue here. This is already in ruins as it is. We don't need any more issues with that. Alright, so a lush cave down here that, well, they're just going to take care of each other. And this is incredible. I've never seen a stronghold generate like this. We will definitely be able to do something cool with this lush cave generation in here. I'm going to kill this creeper down here using my bow, and we are just going to drop down in there. I'm going to grab some stone from over here, and we'll start to put some torches down as well so we don't have any more mob spawning down here. But I don't think we've actually been to the lush cave before, so I'm going to grab some glowberries and try not to place a torch while I do so. Actually, I take that back. We have been to a lush cave. There is a lush cave in the ocean that is very close to our base, kind of near the boathouse, actually. We have a lush cave over there. I forget why I needed to go to that lush cave. I just remember going there to get a large amount of resources. But I'm not 100% sure that we have glowberries yet, so I got some of those. We're going to leave that Enderman alone. And another creeper down here. We'll quickly take care of him. And another creeper in there. They are all over the place today, aren't they? Well, we have two more in here. Alright, there we go. And I wouldn't put it beyond myself to find another creeper down here, so we will be prepared for that. Although it looks pretty clear, actually, and I see another bookshelf, a library in there. We will tackle that here in a moment. I'm just going to get a few more torches down, and then we will check out this loot chest right here, see what we have. Iron sword, bread. We don't really need any of that. I was hoping to find some diamonds in here. I'm worried that we might not come across any. Down in this direction, that just opens right back out to where we just were, and it continues to go down even more. So we will come back in this direction once we are finished in that library. Alright, and let's see what we have in here. It doesn't look like we have any mobs. That is a great start for us. And I saw that chest right up here. Another armor trim, there we go. That's going to help us save on our diamonds a little bit. The more of those we can find, the better. And right up here we do have a fourth armor trim and a punch one enchanted book. Well, I would certainly consider myself lucky that this stronghold has generated as perfectly as it has. Oh, there we go. That skeleton killed the other one for a goodness me. Alright, there we go. 4 skeletons in there, took care of all them. That's a dead end, which makes this whole hallway a dead end. And the library down there will make that entire space a dead end. Alright, working over here, we had that staircase right down in this direction, and another door that opens down here. And this just keeps on going. I'm not sure what else we are going to find, because we've already found 2 libraries and the portal room, so I'm thinking the rest of it is just going to kind of look similar to this, just hallways and mobs. And how about an amethyst geode right in the middle of the stronghold? This just keeps getting better and better with the lush cave, stronghold, amethyst geode all intersecting. I don't really have any complaints about this stronghold. Well, I suppose I could complain about the quantity of creepers. And another staircase down. Alright, well, I think this has officially got to be the largest stronghold I have ever discovered. And it's so perfectly and cleanly generated. I couldn't be happier with it. It's definitely going to be a fun one to come back to and do some work on. Alright, well, it appears that this staircase has looped with this region over here, and I think this up here is just a dead end. Well, speaking of turning this stronghold into some sort of village, we have a zombie villager right down here. I suppose I could spare his life to maybe get started on that project early, but I think we will pass on that. And I just got 2 potatoes from each of those zombies. That is kind of rare. And I think I have finally found the end of the stronghold, which also appears to be cutting through some sort of ravine. We will see if we can get up here and check this out. Just more lush cave, nothing too special, and a dead end, it looks like. So maybe that must be why there are vines everywhere. Those must have come from the lush cave. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because I really haven't seen vines in a stronghold before. Again, I'm not sure if that's a new 1.20 feature or if that's simply because of the lush cave, but again, let me know. Alright, well now it's time to find my way back to the portal room. This might take us a little while. Luckily, we know that there's no fancy path or tunnel or special digging or anything like that. It's just a matter of wandering around and running into it eventually. Alright, well, with my strategically placed torches, I have successfully found our way back. I just need a bucket of water. We will light our portal. It looks like there is a surplus of water right through these iron bars here. We will pour that down over the lava. Grab one of these obsidian blocks for ourselves. I suppose I'll grab this one. And we are just going to build a basic portal, light this, and we are going to say goodbye to the stronghold for now. We will be back here soon enough, but for now, let's head home. And surprise, surprise, we have generated in the wall. So I'm trying to remember, we went south and slightly west, so we need to go north, or excuse me, we went south and east, so we need to head northwest. And of course, our portal is on Y95, so now it's just a matter of digging in this direction pretty much until we reach our home portal. Or until we reach the Crimson Forest and can just run through. I'm just going to light up the path with torches for now, and we will come back again, building that special nether hub design that I've been working on. We will do that to the stronghold as well at some point. Alright, and there we go. Right next to the portal. Maybe we will eventually link it up with that swamp portal, since it's a little closer, although I have that going down a little sooner. But we can do that little branch down in that direction, which might actually not be a bad idea, because it will just kind of link right up, and we'll save on resources. We don't have to do one of these large tunnels. We can do the smaller branch that I've talked about. Well, I would call that journey a success. Of course, the highlights being the smithing templates, 4 of them, the eye armor trim, and the enchanted books, punch 1, smite 4, fire protection 3. They're not really of use to us, but they are still enchanted books, still treasure, and still great finds from that stronghold. And that is actually where we are going to leave the episode for today. I hope you guys did enjoy exploring the stronghold with me. It was a lot of fun to get in there, and it feels like we are really making a lot of progress now. And there's another creeper. How fitting for this episode, since we've come across probably close to a dozen of them by now. Anyway, do be sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, he's getting kind of close, and other information like that. If you have any video requests, you can leave those in the comments, and I'm getting very nervous now. I think we will be safe though. But with all that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.